Good morning, everybody. This morning, I'm going to just show you a quick method for how I fish. Um, when I go fishing, I am what I call a leisure fisherman. I'm not hell bent going after it, trying to set a record. I'm just a leisure fisherman, just sitting in my chair, maybe enjoying an adult beverage, and but I like to just relax when I get out there because I don't get to do it too often. But so anyway, I'm going to show you one technique that I like to use. This is a Mission Fishin Jighead. This is one I had in the top of my tackle box loose. I think it's a 1/16, but I'm not sure. It could be a 1/8. But so what I like to do, I live shrimp. You talk to any fisherman, they're going to tell you live shrimp's better. But I do like to use frozen shrimp. So what I have done here is this is the frozen shrimp. I just twist it, break off the head. Now, this is what I have left. Okay, a shrimp, normally the feet would be facing the bottom. My hands are a little slick. I'm sliding all over the place. But what I like to do, I always tell people the shrimp body, it's naturally only is like accordion-like and only goes one direction. So what I like to do, man, my hands are shaky and slippery this morning. I'll show you how I feed this on. Bear with me one second. I'll show you once it's all rigged up. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. The head of the shrimp is gone. Instead of the feet facing downward, they're facing upward. And then what I do, I just hop this along the bottom. I just keep hopping it. I try not to let it sit because you're going to get a lot of the sail cats. Because I'm fishing in Florida, so the sail cats, they can hurt you. It'll put a whooping on you. But anyway, so that's one way I like to fish. Some people use different methods. I'm going to show you a couple things here. I'm not going to rig it up, but I'm just going to talk to you about it. Some people break off the head, and then they twist off the tail. And a lot of times they'll do that with live shrimp too. It releases more scent and juices in the water. But a lot of people will hook it right there and just have a little bit hanging off the end. I don't like to do that. It doesn't mean my way is right or wrong. I've had great success using this method here. So the other thing I'm going to try and show you here, let me dry my hands a little bit. Just a couple little facts about shrimp. I don't know how well you can see it here, but when a shrimp is dead, this point right here, the head, that last inch or so, is got a real thick shell. When it dies, I don't know how well you can see this, but the membranes kind of like disconnect from inside of that hard shell. And if the shrimp was alive, you can hook it underneath this horn here. It almost feels like a toothpick, but you want to do it behind the eyes and in front of that dark spot. The dark spot on the shrimp there, that's the brain. So you just kind of hook it through the side as close as you can to the horn. This is when it's live, and it's going to be agitated. It's not going to hurt it. It's just going to be agitated, and it's going to do the funky chicken dance, and it's going to be just wiggling and jiggling and basically drawing a lot of attention to himself. So that's one way to fish the live shrimp. But anyway, you can see this is going to twist off real easy because the membranes on the inside have just basically disconnected from the rest of the body. If you were to hook it, a frozen shrimp, like you would a live shrimp, what's going to happen is you're going to go to cast, and all this chunk of meat right here, it's going to go one way, and your hook and you're just the head of the shrimp is going to go the other way. So all your good meat that they're looking for is gone. It's off the hook. It's gone. So what you want to do is, just learn. If you're using frozen shrimp, break off the head. If you're using live shrimp, you can hook it underneath the horn and then throw it out there and just have a blast. The one thing I tell people, I'll just reiterate one more time, do some research if you plan on fishing in Florida. Learn what a sail cat is, because they can hurt you. If you get one of those barbs from their you know, just even pricks you just a little bit, your arm's going to feel like it's on fire. And if it breaks breaks off in you, then you're going to have some serious problems. It's going to hurt like hell, and you're definitely going to have a trip to the ER. But anyway, so that's just a quick little tip method I use. This has proved to be very successful for me. People are going to do it different ways. Like I said, with the live shrimp, sometimes people will break off the little tail, the little paddle there, and then just put the hook through the backside and cast it out. I know that's very successful. A lot of charter captains do it that way. The reason I don't like to do it is because that bottom 3/4 of the shrimp, that skin is a lot softer. So if you're just kind of like flicking it out there gently, you're going to be okay. But if you're like giving it a long heave cast, there's a good chance it's going to start tearing, or you could lose it. But so that's all. I'm giving you my quick fishing tip of the day. I may be out fishing tomorrow. I know recently I did a video showing my mom's backyard pond, and I was going to fish that, and then I remembered I don't have my freshwater license. I could go out and get it today. It's $17.50, but I've got a few bills coming up this week. So I already have my free shoreline license for fishing saltwater, so I have to check the weather forecast. I like to go early in the morning, right when the sun's coming up, but the bugs are killing me today. I already put some spray on my legs, and I don't know how bad the no-see-ums are going to be in the morning, but I'm going to give it a try, maybe fish for about an hour. So usually in the morning you catch a lot of whiting. They're called Gulf kingfish. They don't get much bigger than a foot or so, but they're usually pretty abundant in the morning. Maybe some trout, snooks closed, some other things are closed, but and just a FYI, anybody watching that's in the state of Florida, snook season officially closed on the East Coast today. It was already closed on the West Coast as of May 1st, but as of June 1st today, snook season is now closed. I forget when it reopens. I'd have to look at the regulations inside the house. But that's all. I just want to give you a quick little follow-up, try and talk a little bit more fishing when I can. Hopefully I can get a pretty good video for you tomorrow, catching some fish. The new tripod I bought yesterday, the 58-inch one, I just noticed when I was unboxing it, the head is cracked. So Best Buy doesn't open until 11. I'm going to head over there, exchange it, or get a refund. I thought I bought the last one, unless they restocked. I don't know, but I was very, very excited when I was pulling it out. Once I got everything set up, I realized that the head it's like a plastic piece. It's cracked. So, and I just took a couple things out of the other box, the vlogging kit. I'm going to try and figure out how the microphone attaches to this phone. It's supposed to be universal. It doesn't look like the cord's going to fit. So I'm not sure what I'm in for there. But anyway, remember, folks, always know your legal limits. Get out on the water, have some fun.